Hey, what's up everybody? It is only Journey here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful whatever time it is for you guys right now. I know I certainly am. It is Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday, and tomorrow is also my patient's 96th birthday. If you guys can drop some happy birthdays down there, I'm gonna go show them to her tomorrow. She doesn't understand the internet, or at least when I show her the internet, it's basically just a new discovery every day. She has dementia and her memory span is only about 5 minutes, which means her memory can reset to a certain point every 5 minutes. She remembers some things more often than others, and sometimes like a few things will stick to her after her memory wipes a little bit. Overall, dementia is a very interesting condition, and being a full-time caretaker to somebody with dementia, I look at it from a very compassionate standpoint, and in a way, it's weird, but I don't see as much of the sadness in it that I used to when my grandma was suffering with it. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. We are here to talk about Madame Amberlynn Reid. As always, I have my orange drink because it's yummy and I need this. I'm wearing the best sweater in the whole wide world. And just a disclaimer that everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, is my own opinion and knowledge I've collected throughout the years to bring to you here. AKA, don't take me seriously. We're just here having fun. Thank you all again for 1,400 subscribers. I am amazed in general, like, oh my goodness. I want to thank you all so much because I could not be here without you guys, genuinely. Because you guys are here, I am here. And I am so thankful to be able to keep making videos for you. And if you like videos like this and want to see more, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Today's episode is called, I Can't Fit in the Shower. This is why I'm quitting and dispelling the rumors. Bar. Weekly vlog, episode 4. Alrighty, Amber, what do you have for us today?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another weekly vlog. You guys, I have been enjoying weekly vlogging so much. I have genuinely been...
Have you? I haven't seen it. Honestly, you've blamed your audience a lot just for a lot of stuff you're unable to do. I don't know. You've been blaming and being mean to your audience a lot the last couple weeks. I don't think you've been enjoying anything. I don't think you're capable of joy.
Structure and routine of my new YouTube schedule, and I know a lot of people have actually enjoyed it too. You guys have been messaging me on Instagram letting me know, and I appreciate it so much because I love it. I love a routine, especially a routine that I enjoy. So I literally just filmed my weigh-in video, so now I need to spend time to edit that so I can get it scheduled so it can go up tomorrow. Also, by the way, originally when I was going to do these weekly vlogs, it was going to be Monday to Sunday. But I realized in the last 2 weeks that it's going to be Tuesday to Sunday because Monday I'm taking off from literally everything besides therapy because those are when I have my therapy appointments.
That's fair. In all honesty, that is fair. It is good to have a day where you're just not on social media, especially when it's a day where you're having therapy. Now, do I think this is going to happen? No. Amber is addicted to social media. And she's addicted to many things that she makes no real effort to fix. But honestly, if she's taking more time off of social media, that's better for everybody.
On Monday, I don't want to edit. I don't want to film. I don't want to do anything like that because Tuesday to Sunday, I am filming every day. I'm editing every day. I'm doing something YouTube related. So I figured I need one day where I don't do that. So those are Mondays. I just wanted to let everyone know. Okay, guys, so I'm getting ready for my live stream, but there's something that I have to do. I'll be right back. Hello. So I'm ready for my live stream, looking cute as ever. And just remember, you can join and be a stream queen. Just press the little join button for
No.
$10 a month.
15 if you're Canadian. 15 if you're Canadian. I don't want to pay $15 to meet your ceiling, Barbara. Barbara is a better person than you are, and she is an inanimate object. Barbara is more interesting than you are. I prefer Barbara, but I don't want to spend $15 to see her every Tuesday. You know, if Amber ever told her audience, I'll see you next Tuesday, that would be hilarious. I don't know if she thought that went through, but it would be funny if she did.
Okay, so I am going to have 2 White Claws.
Okay. I like her makeup. I like her makeup. I like the eyeliner is always like, she does her eyeliner in my opinion quite well. But like, I also like how the eyeshadow is matching the can on the black cherry there. I used to love black cherry White Claws, you guys, when I could drink alcohol, and that was when I was living in Vancouver, and I would have White Claws. The black cherry was my favorite, but over time it eventually just tasted gross, so I stopped drinking them. They honestly just tasted like sparkling water with like a teensy little bit of flavoring in it. But I like her makeup. I do think the sweater blends in a little too much with her skin tone, if you guys can see it here, which is why I will be dyeing mine. I've chosen raspberry, so that's what we're gonna dye this. I am just hoping the letters survive. They should, right? If they don't, I'll probably add some more fabric paint to them to lighten them up, if that works.
Calories each, which I recently found out this is water. It's literally spiked sparkling.
I mean, yeah, all alcoholic beverages have water in them. However, it doesn't mean it hydrates you. In fact, it's the opposite of that. It dehydrates you, like most sodas do. That is why you need water. But also, like, if you drank alcohol without water in it, you would either get very drunk, or you would be drinking / eating like a fermented liquidy paste. I don't think you want that. Fun fact, in the beginnings of alcohol brewing, beer was originally a paste.
Sparkling water, I had no idea. Don't be alarmed, I also wanted to match.
Oh, okay. It was deliberate. I like that still. I think it's cute. And I also like how her lids are sparkly and then she has the pink in the corners. Usually I do it the other way around, where it's the pink lid and the sparkly corners, just because I feel like it shows up a little more. But like, genuinely, I think that's cute.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to match, okay? I knew I was wearing pink. I knew I was gonna have the black cherry. This is leftover from weeks and weeks ago.
I mean, hey, if you're gonna be drinking the same drink over and over again, you may as well be fashionable. This is not a sin. This is something I would do. This is cool AF. However, Amber herself is not cool.
So I do have 2 of them, and I just wanted my eyeshadow to match. I know, that's weird. So I
don't think it's weird. I think it's nice. Be fashionable. I think you should have done a little more with the fuchsia, but like, I like it.
To my live stream, and I keep clicking this, which I always click this because obviously to go live, it needs to use my camera and microphone. It's not working. So then I click this top one. It's not working. Oh my God. I am super anxious. I don't know what's happening. I've never been late. I don't know what to do. Like, how do I fix this? Like, I'm so confused.
Bro, I would be melting down if this was me. Like, I would be sobbing. When the anxiety gets going, oh boy, it be get going. That was not English. It was. But, you know.
Okay, I'm going to be 5 minutes late and I feel really bad about it, but I figured it out. I don't know why, but I had to close a couple tabs. I had like a Telfar tab open, and the minute I closed that, I was able to do it. I don't know why, but there is a Telfar bag that I really wanted, but it's already sold out. I'm like, girl, what?
Next day.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing? The hectic, fat-phobic things that I do for this channel. But hello.
in your shower was fat phobic? Was this because I pointed out that I didn't think she could fit into her shower? I'm sorry that you and your shower looked the same width. But also, Amber, I was being satire. Learn to read. And when I say that, I mean learn how to read socially. I have said before, do not take me seriously. It is because 95% of the things I say are jokes and are not meant to be taken seriously. I am here to point out the first thing that pops into my head when I watch your videos. That is what I'm doing here. That is my job. What? I'm about to get monetized and now all of a sudden you're bringing shit up that I've talked about? I'm sorry, you know I'm not gonna be making as much money as you yet. You know that, right? I'm small fry. You're a big fish. Why me? Did you get bored with the ankle? I don't know, you haven't brought up Karina for a bit. Why not talk about her? What did I do? I'm just Canadian. Oh, I know. It's because I haven't apologized for everything that I say.
Next day, and I know I have a little thingy that says next day, but I like to say it out loud for those who are literally just using me as white noise if you're like cleaning, doing things, you know? So I actually just filmed.
That is very good because there are people who are visually impaired and may not be able to see it even if they are watching. So it's good to do that. Accessibility. Thank you. This time you're not making fun of it. I'm still pissed about the puzzle. How dare you?
Edited and scheduled my Let's Talk video, so I have been working for hours. It was a very rocky Let's Talk video. There was some drama, there was some tea, there was some anxiety, there was some crying, there was some sincerity, there was all of it.
I wouldn't say sincerity, and I would say very little tears. Some of y'all pointed out that Chris may be AI. However, I have met men that desperate. And also, if Chris truly exists, there's a possibility he's not just desperate. He's also into that. My cat wants inside. My cat cannot come inside.
Some dinner, and I wonder if Girl World will implode when they find out.
Little potato company, and you set it in the microwave for 5 minutes and then you get the potatoes. I love that. With a seasoning pack. Is it a good seasoning pack? And this also says 4 servings per tray. So I'm thinking that this thing itself is a tray. I mean, yeah, it may only be a certain amount of calories, but like, that is a lot of carbs. Carbs can also add on weight if you're eating them in constant excess.
All of these potatoes is only 320 calories.
Okay, but even if that is 4 servings, I would still eat all of that myself. That looks delicious. But also, I wish they would add more spices to it. Like, you can probably add more spices yourself as well. To which I would ask Amber, why didn't you? Garlic and parsley be nice. It's nice. But I also like throwing some paprika in there, some basil, heck, even some cinnamon, some pepper, some pink rock salt, some chili pepper. It's yummy.
Yep. That's it. Okay, you guys, so I want to vent. I want to talk. I want to express my feelings and thoughts.
Okay.
I'm probably going to talk about this in my What I Ate Today video, which I'm filming tomorrow, but it's not going up until Saturday. And I know not everyone watches.
I know people have been getting salty with me bringing up Amber copying me. However, I have been watching the ankle for a while, and the ankle also does those little voices. Amber did not start doing the voices until I was doing them. Because the ankle's been doing those voices for a while. And I haven't seen Amber in the last couple months, or several months, I should say, doing that kind of voice. Homegirl, if you're getting into voice acting, you should hit me up. I have several books that can help you. I went to school for voice acting. I got this. You don't gotta waste $10K on it, okay? You don't. I promise you, you don't have to go $10,000 in debt like I did. I'll give you the books. Hell, I'll give you the lessons that I had.
Mine, so I might rant about it here. So we have some lean steak, we have some potatoes, and I made some corn with Brussels sprouts, like yum.
Okay, so it doesn't look like she had all 4 servings, but she could have also ate more and then put the little amount on the plate. Once again, I will be cutting out and or censoring the eating. I said in my last video, but I misspoke. I think she is talking while she's shoving food in her mouth, so we are unable to edit it out for the most part. At least the little bits where that happens. Thus, I put funny stickers on her face while she's cramming food in her mouth. Sucks to suck, Amber. You did this to yourself.
So as you guys saw, I had a little joking clip before this about potatoes. These potatoes are so low calorie. That whole container is literally just 320 calories. It literally says it on the nutrition label. Oh my god. You guys, make corn and Brussels sprouts in a pan with your preferred seasonings. Cook it. Holy shit. Chef's kiss. So I'm gonna stop talking about calories. Yes, I am. I'm counting calories, measuring my food, but every single time I talk about calories, people are like, nope, that's not real. Even though it's literally on the label right in front of my face. 80 calories for so-and-so amount of grams.
Okay, show the labels. Amber, the reason why nobody trusts you is because you are a untrustworthy person. That's just how it is. I am sorry to have to say this to you. I'm sorry this is how you're finding out. But you can't be trusted. So yeah, there's a lot of people on principle who just don't believe anything you have to say. Is that fun? No. But they don't believe anything you have to say because of the amount of times you've been proven to lie. And people can get resentful and very untrusting of you very quickly when you're doing that kind of stuff. So I don't necessarily blame them for having that opinion. I believe you're a little smarter than that than to just lie about every single thing. I do believe that you lie about a lot of dumb stuff that shouldn't be lied about, but that's compulsive lying for you. So you can be all salty and say, my audience bullied me into not counting calories publicly, but that's a choice you made.
I weigh it right in front of me. I'm just like being gaslit and it's actually triggering me. And I feel like a large...
Don't read the comments. Don't watch content that other people make about you. Pretty easy. I knew that shit yo mama would be saying about me would probably be triggering because dude sucks. So I didn't watch it. Boom. Wow. Who knew that this could happen?
People are doing it just to be bothersome, just to do the opposite of whatever I say. I hate counting calories. I hate it more than anything in the world. So when I'm doing it, I do it accurately. And to have a bunch of people like look at my plate and assume they can just like guesstimate with their mind and measure it with their mind and assume they know how many...
Ironic considering the video that I just released today. I love when she thinks of what I'm thinking, guys. Do you think we really are twins? Do you think my twin went back in time after she died? For those who don't know, yes, that's true. I was a fraternal twin, I think. Had a twin sister. Her fetus was not healthy. Mine was. She died. I absorbed her. So maybe I have like a secret leg going on somewhere. But, like, that's why I make that joke. Amber is so much like me that I worry that she's secretly my twin. My evil twin. That's what I like bringing up. I think it's really funny because, girl, damn. If I was this similar to somebody, I would have found a wife by now. Or husband. Or partner. I like them all.
Calories, it is like, it's triggering for me. For some people, like, having their body talked about is triggering. Or for some people, like, say you're like sitting in a room and you're on a diet and you're eating like a little tiny cupcake, and like someone comes up to you and they're just like, aren't you on a diet? Like,
you are 500 pounds. Do not make that comparison. It is not a valid comparison. You are a cupcake and a half away from a heart attack. That's your business if that's how you want to go out. But in all honesty, that's not a good choice. Amber, at 500 pounds, how many yellow fat cells do you think you have around your heart? And how much of a strain are those fat cells putting on your heart?
are you eating a cupcake? Like, that could be super triggering for people, in the same sense of like, so many people coming at me thinking they know how many calories is on my plate.
This is the internet. It's not real. This isn't real life. Shut off your phone. Turn it off. If you don't like something, just turn it off. It's different when like it's everybody else. But like when it's a public figure, no. You're not getting cyberbullied. Just turn off your phone. Don't look at the comments, even though that is your job. Don't look at videos about you. That's not your job. Tell the people who are sending you videos to screw off. They are not your friends. I'm pretty sure they don't know you in real life, and you shouldn't be meddling with them. It's just screwing with your mental health. And that's not fair to you.
I literally don't. And it's every single time I mention calories. Every single time. Like, I saw a comment where I literally had like 160 calories worth of potato on my plate, and someone's like, that's 1,000 calories. I'm over here just like, what is happening? And then the steak is a good example. Some steaks have more calories than other steaks. This is a lean steak. So the calories in this are a lot lower versus the calories that would be in a steak that had a higher fat content. But you don't know that just by looking at my plate. So I don't really want to rant about all of this.
Like, that is true, but at the same time, you aren't choosing a lot of healthy options.
Video, I kind of just want my what I ate today video just to be strictly that. I am going to mention in it briefly that I will not be sharing calories in it because it's triggering for me, but I'm not really going to go into detail why. But yeah, hopefully you guys understand. And I'm telling you right now, I think one of my favorite vegetables is a Brussels sprout. If it's cooked right. This little guy right here, he knows what he's doing.
He's just existing. He's done nothing. He's just chilling. He doesn't know what he's doing. He is just existing. His DNA knows what it's doing, but he doesn't. He has no brain.
I'll be eating this in my what I ate today video tomorrow. Yum. So I really quickly just want to mention that the rumors that are being spread about my mom's fiance, my stepdad, are not true, and it's not okay. Leave my mom out of it and leave him out of it because it's not fair.
You talk about your mom's history constantly. You do talk about him. You've kind of dragged them into your vlogs, Amber. Erica may have an alleged history of being a liar, but people are naturally going to believe her more than they believe you for obvious reasons. But I also agree. Leave Mama Lynn and her fiance alone on this. They just trying to exist. Unless there's any actual proof of him being a creep, we shouldn't be accusing him of anything.
Eating me. I understand disliking me. I understand nitpicking me. I understand you love the drama involving me. There's enough to go around, but leave them out of it. Like, that's my family.
I agree, but you have also brought them into your vlogs, Amber. So, like, this is also partially on you. Erica shouldn't have said anything regarding him. And again, Erica apparently has a history of being a liar. So I choose to believe no one.
Obviously in my members live stream, but it's not cool and it's not okay. I don't fuck with people bothering my family. Like, that's the one thing where I've always drawn the line and I take it to heart the most. I didn't have family.
Okay, stop with that. I didn't have family my whole life. Okay, sweet, awesome. That sucks for you. But now you do. Okay, you're in touch with your family now. They want to talk to you because before they definitely didn't. That's why you weren't in contact with them. But don't bring it up after every single thing. And the funny thing is it was like you were wanting people to turn against Mama Lynn after you were saying, oh, reaction channels say that they love Mama Lynn. Well, she hates you. It's like, okay, we don't care. You want no attention on your mother, yet you bring attention to your mother.
Do have family in my life. I cannot let the internet ruin that. Like, this whole situation is literally so freaking dumb. Like, genuinely. And I want no part in it, and neither does my family. So I'm letting it be known that this will never be spoken about on my channel again. I also will never ever be speaking about Erica and Brittany ever again from this point on.
Good, you shouldn't have been speaking about them to begin with. However, I don't know what she's going to be talking about here, so maybe she's gone back on her word.
And this is also something else that this is the last time I'm going to speak on, which is the revenge corn thing, which is happening again. I'm not going to talk about this publicly ever again, but this is non-consensual sharing of intimate or sexual images. It's a violation of my privacy, and it is a form of sexual harassment. So doing this it's often used as shamed, control, to humiliate.
Okay, what are you putting this in for? Most of us know about this because a lot of us have been through this.
One, especially after a breakup or a conflict, and that's literally what is happening to me right now. This behavior, it causes real emotional and psychological harm, and it's a sign of like control.
Are you reading this off of like a Wikipedia or a script that you've put up? Because this feels incredibly rehearsed. Like, yeah, we done know this. That's a thing. Congratulations. I'm glad you know this. Most of us know this. This is harmful to the brain. No crap.
Of power. So now many places actually treat revenge porn as a criminal offense, recognizing that it's a serious form of sexual misconduct that no one should ever have to experience. So if you are someone looking at these images and you're laughing about it, or you're a reaction channel laughing about it, and no one is speaking up for this, you're just as bad. You are also the problem, because you cannot speak about, oh, I'm against sexual harassment, but be kind of in like la la land when it comes to this kind of sexual harassment.
How many times have you harassed people into relationships? Not saying that any of this is good, okay? If you see any of those photos, my personal response would be to report. I don't want to see that. No, thank you.
That's contradictive. I understand I'm Amberlynn Reed and I'm not liked, but it's not okay, because this is also just as bad. So in my Let's Talk videos and in the voice memo sections, the community tab sections, like, do not mention them because I will not speak about it. I genuinely have to pick and choose what is the right option for me to protect my peace.
You've been saying this for months, if not years, and not once have you protected your peace. You have shriveled and ran away from accountability. In this case, like I've said, you've continued to poke and poke and poke and poke and poke and poke at Erica and Brittany to the point where they said, screw it, we're gonna release our dirt on you. You did it, and I guess they did something that scared you enough into not talking about it.
Protect the peace of the people around me, because more than anything else, that is what matters to me the most.
That'd be the first time that would be true, that anybody mattered other than yourself. Next day.
Hello. So it is the next day. Today I am filming my what I ate today video. I currently have my leftovers from last night, just warm it up in the microwave. I'm feeling a lot more optimistic and positive today, and I just want to say thank you guys for the support. It genuinely means the world to me. I know there's going to be a large portion of people who don't like me, don't believe anything I say.
I bet that some of the support she's getting is her typing in AI prompts.
Support me no matter what, but there's also a large portion of you who do support me and do send those positive vibes, and I feel them and I cherish them. I literally cherish every single one of you, so thank you so much.
Aw, baby. She doing this because of the pee pad rumors.
Twinkie's little pick up the poo-poo bag, so cute.
I did point out how a while back that like she just didn't pick up her dog's poop. But like, yeah, those bags are cute. Cute!
So I know for sure I did an Amazon haul in my last weekly vlog, but we have another Amazon haul. I just buy random things that I think that I need or that I want.
You waste your money. You need help. You are a shopaholic. You are addicted to a lot of things. You have an addictive personality, perhaps. Who knows?
Maybe like a weekly mini Amazon haul might be part of the vlogs. We'll see. So first things first, I got some of this cheap.
Stop spending so much money. You don't need all of that.
Spray. As you guys know, I put the actual like oil stuff in my hair. It works really, really good. It helps with the frizz.
As we know.
And this is just a spray. It's helped to protect the hair because I have been straightening my hair a little bit more lately. I needed some more foundation, so I used the Fit Me and Dewy and Smooth in 115 Ivory, my fave. I need a new makeup brush, so I got one in the brand Kashima, which I've never used before, but it had a lot of good reviews. Literally just looks like this. So I think
that's nice.
Is gonna be a good foundation brush. It's nice and soft. I have been seeing so many good things about this mascara. I wear the same mascara every single day, but this Tarte tubing mascara, it is a little pricey. It's $27 for this guy, but I've heard great things. So I'm gonna be trying that out. I needed some bobby pins because those also get up and walk away, just like my hair ties. So I'll be like in the car and I'll look down at me.
Also, you can call them hair ties now. They're not scrunchies. Good. Good. Learn the English language.
God, I have so much like dog and cat fur. And I'm like, damn, I wish I had a lint roller in my purse. So it's actually made for travel or made for people who want to put it in their purse. It has this like ball in there that is sticky. So I don't know. Thought it was cool.
How do you remake it sticky after it becomes unsticky? Are there refills? Or like, do you just like put it under some tap water? I don't know, but it looks cool.
A lint roller. So as you guys know, in my last Amazon haul, I said I was supposed to get a Fitbit, but I couldn't find it. I found it.
Amber Lint. Ha. Oh, she found the Fitbit.
But it was opened. The package looked hectic. This guy went through a lot to get to me. But I got the Inspire 3 Fitbit. Last but not least, like I did another one. I have tons of Legos, tons of builds I've never even opened, but I saw this one and really wanted to get it. It's the Wednesday one. So I'm gonna add this to my collection.
Oh, heck yeah. I did look at that one. That one is neat. One of the Legos that I really want to get is the Titanic, but that one is like almost $900, I think. So that's an investment for one day. But I am a huge Titanic nerd, so like, yes.
Of ones that I have not even opened. I actually have them all down here. But yeah, so that is my little weekly Amazon haul. You guys, I'm genuinely like, what is happening? So I have talked about this briefly in my Let's Talk video where people are like, oh my God, Amberlynn's using AI for her voice memos. Literally, no, I'm not. And there's one in particular where people are like, oh my God, here's proof that she's
It was Chris.
Using AI. So the one that people think that I'm using AI for, I am going to actually do a screen recording of the actual voice memo. I'm not going to show the username.
Hi, Amber. Mike from Washington, D.C. here. I've been a long time.
Mike from Washington, D.C. is the guy that everyone thought was AI. Okay, well, I thought it was Chris after somebody told me that Chris might be AI because Chris was weird.
Going back many years, even since the Crystal era. I do have one question. If someone were to watch your entire YouTube history in the form of a documentary...
The background noise would tell me otherwise, that perhaps it's not AI.
...and downs and successes and failures, how do you think they'd walk away feeling about you? And do you agree with that version of yourself?
Mike from Washington, D.C. sounds like daddy.
I'm noticing that people are thinking actually both of the male voices that I had in my Let's Talk video is AI, which is so absurd.
Chris was weird, okay? Chris was strange. And maybe Chris is just a neckbeard. And if Chris is a neckbeard, that is his God's given right for Chris to be whatever he wants to be. But my golly gosh, was Chris weird. I hope Chris is okay if he's real. My heart goes out to Chris. You like this piece of paper? You can't have it. I'm using it in a project.
Show you the other one.
Hi, Amberlynn. My name's Chris, and I'm a huge fan of yours.
I'm cutting out Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. You're just too weird for me.
Okay, you guys get the point. I'm not gonna do the whole 45 seconds. But there's no way I can prove to you guys that these are actual real voice memos, because the way I do it in my Let's Talk is it's my first reaction. And there's no way I can show it to you guys.
No one really believes that it's your first reaction. Like, I get it. People are probably a lot nicer when their voice is being heard. But, like, I don't doubt that there's some negative ones in there that you are just not showing. You've probably seen them, and then you've probably blocked those people who have sent you those negative voice notes.
Wasn't going to be my first reaction. That would be the only way that I can prove it, because then I can screen record the voice memos. But that's not the way I want to do it. They're real and they're authentic. Am I sending it to myself? No. Am I doing it? No. But I'm not sitting here making AI voice memos. Literally not a thing. People are actually...
It is a thing. It is very much a thing, Amber. Have you been on the internet at all? You make videos on here, but it really doesn't seem like you understand the culture.
I can understand wanting to send in a voice memo, but not wanting to use your voice. So that's the only way I can understand it. I have almost 80,000 followers on Instagram, and I make sure to post on my story when I'm doing voice memos. You actually think I'm not going to receive any at all? I have hundreds.
Next day.
Hey, this is my day today.
Majestic. Wonderful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Good on you. Absolute mood.
To work on this damn Lego, you guys. Out of 584 steps, I'm on step 524, so we're getting there. I am normally...
You are going so slow. It took me less than 2 days to finish the cat. And that is over 500 steps, I presume. Give me a second. It's 545 steps. So, realistically, that car shouldn't have taken you, like, what, over a month? I would have said it probably would have taken you, like, a week.
So I'm actually going to be hanging out with some of them today. And I swear, oh my god. One is so funny. He's a teenager, and he's like, we need to take photos because my friends don't believe that I have a celebrity for a cousin. And I'm like, be so for real. Like, he was telling my mom.
Yeah, she ain't a celebrity.
My mom told me, and I just thought that was so funny. I can't. But yeah, he's my second cousin. And my first cousin I'm going to be seeing, she's like a year and a half older than me. And when I was 12, she came to visit us in California because she's always lived in Oklahoma. And I just thought she was the coolest person in the world. Like, I was 12, she was like 13, 14. Her nails were colored red. She wore rings on like every finger. And I just thought she was just so cool, you know? It's just so funny to think about, like...
I believe she has cousins, but the way she's talking, I'm very skeptical. The way she's talking, I'm like, do cousins even exist? Which, yes, they do.
Like, literally adults. Like, what the hell? So, update on this mascara. I don't know. It's okay. I'm, like, shocked that it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely one of those ones where you have to just continuously add layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers.
Are you giving it a second to properly dry before adding layers and layers and layers and layers?
Doubles. Wasabi's trying to play with my hair. He has toys. Won't touch them. Tell me if your cat's like that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should wear my hair in a part or like that. Side. In the middle. I don't know. I think today I'm feeling the side part.
Next day.
Hello, it is the next day. So I just want to start off by saying, like, I have been disconnected from YouTube during this whole weekly vlog. And I think that's why it made it to where yesterday I did not vlog anything, not even a fraction of my time out yesterday. It was so therapeutic to be around my family. It was enriching to my soul. It was everything I needed. I just felt so loved and I was giving so much love. Literally one of the best days I've had in so freaking long. I just can't even describe it. I did not want to film any of that. They did give me permission, and even at some points they were like, it's okay, you can film. And my mom was trying to get me to film. I'll show you a picture. They did take a picture of me, my cousin did, of me wearing this cheese hat. Oh my god, because the Packers get it, because I guess they like the Packers. They just had it laying around. I just thought it was really funny. And they were like, oh my god, you should vlog this. And I'm just like, I just want to spend time with you guys, you know? I just thought it was cute that they were like motivating me to vlog, but I like genuinely, I just was there. I was present mentally, physically, emotionally. It was just a really freaking good day yesterday. I ordered Indian food. I got vegetable biryani. I've never had it from this place before. I'm excited to try it. I figured I could.
Okay, well, not talking about the food. It's genuinely good that, like, she's getting out there, not being on her phone. I think that's a good time. You should want to get out and not be on your phone. And being with your family is a nice time.
A little taste test. And I also got vegetable samosa, which used to be one of my, like, favorite things in the world.
Hey y'all, Editor Journey here. I just wanted to recap a couple things because I am cutting out the majority of what Amber is saying here. She is eating during the entirety of it. It is disgusting. I do not condone that. So here you have commentary. There's too many gross mouth sounds to cut out. And if I cut them all out, you would not be able to understand what she's saying. Drink some water. You know, if you really want to be a voice actress, Amber, with all of the voices that you've been doing lately, the first thing you need to do is drink a lot of water. And green apples are very good for your vocal cords as well. You should eat those. I'm not joking. That's actually a lesson we were taught in voice acting class. Anyway, Amber talks about how this week is very disconnected. And she says, you know what? That's okay. Not every single week has to be up to par. Which is understandable. But this video, she put hardly any effort in, other than getting herself worked up for whatever reason. She's just doing these things to make drama, or perpetuate a narrative that we all know is fiction. And if she wants to do that, more power to her, but you know what? Don't get so pissed off when people point out, rightfully so, that some of the shit you're saying, most of the shit you're saying, are lies. I'm sorry your ego is so easily bruised. But that's no one else's fault but your own. OMG, a reaction channel asked if I could fit in my shower. That is fat phobia. So here I am going to prove that I can kind of fit in my shower, not really. Girly, did I not tell you I also used to be rotund? She also spent more money on Torrid. Who really is surprised? Nobody should be surprised. And I ain't mad. Some of the shit they have is cute. Girl, do you really need more clothes that aren't gonna fit you? More clothes that you're going to sell yourself short on? You know, if you're gonna buy clothing, you may as well make sure it fits. Do you not want to be comfortable? I get at least several sizes up when it comes to t-shirts, so I can make sure that I am not being touched by my clothing. I like the look of skin-tight clothes for like the fashion, but that is a sensory nightmare.
Hey guys, so I have not done a grocery haul in a hot minute, so let's do one. So first things first, I got some eggs. I'm gonna be putting away some of my groceries as I go, but be proud of me.
And I want y'all to know that as she's doing this, I'm making a card.
I have a lot of my Indian food left over, and I'm just gonna eat it throughout the day because it was a lot of food. I got cauliflower, 2 things of cottage cheese because I personally love it. It's a good source of protein. You can use it for so many.
You don't need protein. You don't work out. You don't do anything.
I got garlic stuffed green olives. I got some more small sweet peppers, mini cucumbers, some grapes that I'm actually gonna be free.
Mini cucumbers, Mwah, amazing. I love mini cucumbers. Good choice.
These are so good. I do have to wash these before I freeze them. I got some macarons, an Amy's pesto tortellini TV dinner, a ravioli, a paneer TV dinner, a roast turkey with mashed potatoes, a mac and cheese, and a Swedish meatball. I like having these.
They're so processed.
My thinking when I feel like, oh my God, I do not want to cook. Instead, let me order takeout and have thousands and thousands of calories. I'd rather plop one of these in for only 500. I got a bag of this like blueberry chocolate situation type deal.
That is good. Good choice.
Things of Italian style chicken sausage, some raspberries, which I recently discovered. I love raspberry. I needed some more minced garlic.
You just discovered that you liked a raspberry? I feel like you should have known this sooner. Why have you not tried raspberries? They're the best. Raspberries are amazing. Why haven't you tried them? Why? Why have you deprived yourself of these? They're delicious.
They didn't have a bag just of broccoli, so I got broccoli and cauliflower, which is fine because I do love cauliflower. Some celery. Last but not least, some scallion. All right, you guys, Lego update. This massive book will never be opened again because I finished my damn
heck
car.
yeah.
Look at it. Took so long because I like lost my fixation
That's
bone.
fair. That
I
looks
would've
amazing.
completed it a lot faster if it wasn't for that, but look, it's actually massive in person. So since I'm done with that build, it wouldn't be an Amberlynn Reed fixation if I didn't start another one. This is my update, and I'm not going to tell you guys.
It looks like a Nintendo Switch. Is it a Nintendo Switch? It looks like a Switch. Are you building a Switch dock made of Lego for your Switch?
That's going to kind of make it fun because you have no idea what am I building. But I want to show you how tiny the pieces are. That's how itty bitty. That's what I'm having to work with, folks. All right, you guys, so it is time for my weekly general reading. So the 3 Oracle decks I'm choosing this week is Life Happens, The Wild Soul, and Feminine Wisdom. So as per usual, I'm going to choose 1 card per each. I am not going to show you my shuffling. I'm only going to show the shuffling per the one time where the universe is like, girly pop, choose this card.
I hate it.
All right, so here are the 3 cards. First one is Secrets. Second card is the Octopus, which is flexibility. The octopus, known for its intelligence and adaptability, symbolizes flexibility and problem solving. Its ability to navigate tight spaces and change color reflects the need for fluidity in life. This card encourages you to remain open-minded and adaptable in challenging situations. Be flexible and open to change.
Oh, she ain't just adaptable to changing situations. No, yeah, she's like she's very chameleon-like in that aspect, quite like the octopus.
Situations. Be flexible and open to change. Your adaptability will help you find solutions to your current challenges. And then this one is Boundaries, Dividing Line. This deck is so beautiful. And I got card number 34, which I'm 34 years old. This card is a sign that clear boundaries need to be made, whether it is with a family member, work, or putting too much of yourself into efforts that are going unseen. Saying yes when you want to say no is a betrayal of your own heart. Damn, that's deep. This is also usually a sign of a deeply rooted need for approval or fear of not being liked. Having clear boundaries is a love language to oneself. So being a YouTuber, I don't share everything that is obviously going on in my life. It could be the tiny things, it could be the huge things. It's always been like that. But as I've gotten older and more mature, I've learned how to separate the two. Like, I can still do YouTube and share some personal things, but like, I need to respect myself. I need to respect the people around me. and I need to keep some things offline. And I think this reading very much is talking about something that I don't talk about on YouTube. So this is a reading that I should have done by myself, not on camera. And I'm gonna have to be vague, and that's okay. Sometimes that's how it's gonna be. This reading for me is telling me that there are things in my life that I am not talking about out loud. Things that do hurt me, because it's like I allow them to happen. I don't know how to choose myself in several situations. So instead I kind of just like make myself small and allow things to happen that shouldn't. But it's telling me that, Amberlynn, you are capable of like being the source of positive energy that you need. You have always been flexible in life. You are able to handle any situation that you have been confronted with. So you're gonna be able to handle this one as well. Anyways, I'm gonna go, you guys.
Okay, good. It's good that you're going. Thank you. I don't think that reading is what she thought it was. I think her cards were roasting her a bit. But, you know, be naive to it. Makes it all the more fun. Anyway, guys, this video is now over 70 minutes long, so I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!